against an incumbent, that's always gonna be a difficult task. I mean, I don't know if you've done any polling, I mean, what,
Of course I have.
so you think he, I mean, and he can be licked, I figure.
He can be beat. He can be, trust me, he can be beat. Okay? It's just a matter of an educated populace, the people who are going to vote in the primary. They just need to understand. Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for the questions.
Yes, sir.
But yeah.
I was just saying that.
Okay. So he can be beat. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in the race. If I thought it was unwinnable, I'm not running again just for my health. I took a year off of work in order to be able to run because I think it's that important, and that's what I'm doing. Okay. My wife told me just so we don't spend our own money. We'll give up a year's salary, but we're not spending our own money. And I agree with her. I think that's only fair. I spent about $150,000 my own money, well, less than I ran. And so we're not going to do that anymore. Okay? But if people really want to change, that's really what you've got my site on there, it's called lakeconrad.com. And I say, you know, I'm not telling anybody what to give. I'm just telling you that I can't win it on good looks because I don't have it. So it ain't going to make it that way. Okay? I've got to have, yes, sir.
Did you get a copy of the test?
Copy of what?
Did you get a copy?
I did. I did get a copy of the test. I wrote to the principal and said I want it, and I got a copy of the test, and it was exactly what I said I thought it was. Okay? And so I just told my daughter it was a little teaching moment, and I was able to teach her that you got to stand up for what you believe in, no matter what, even with peer pressure. And that's what they use in the classroom, even with peer pressure. I would say, you know, we believe in Christ, we're a Christian family. Believe that, and don't waver from that. Even if you get a D or the teacher says, well, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. And so it's just a teachable moment at that point. But the teacher, of course, then I looked up, that's what really got me interested. Who provided that? Who provided that particular exercise? Who rewrote that particular article to make it slant one way? And I started looking at it. There's a thing called Common Lit, look it up. Okay, they provide a lot of information. There's a lot of these left-wing organizations. They got a huge grant from the Department of Education, like $6 million. It's a girl that just started it. She was out in Mississippi, in her 20s. We don't know who all is behind some of these things. But I know one thing. They're not reading, writing, arithmetic that we all had. They're not teaching them things that we expect them to teach. They're teaching these other things.
They're shaping the future of our country.
They are. They have been for years. We've been all
Because they
people been asleep.
infiltrated education, they infiltrated media, they infiltrated entertainment, every single thing. And conservatives sit back and let it happen because we're not super aggressive,
Right.
underhanded people like that.
Right.
But we have to start playing like they do and to start taking it back and
But
getting
there's more of us than there are
more
of them.
conservatives
Yeah.
in education, more conservatives
Sure.
in things that influence people, especially media. And big tech is trying to shut down everything that
I'm
goes
glad you
against
brought up
the
Big
left.
Tech. I'm glad you brought up Big Tech.
Yeah.
Big Tech is another huge beast that has to be tackled. And y'all know that. We've all been silenced. People have been silenced left and right. When you can kick the President of the United States off and say you're permanently banned, okay, we have a problem then.
That's the President of the United States.
That's right. That's the President of the United States. When they can do that, they have that kind of power, one person. We need to relook at Section 230. We need to look at I don't like regulations per se, but I think when an organization gets so big, like Facebook or Google, where they really can move the needle politically one way or the other, then I think that they have to be regulated. And I brought this up to some people earlier. Do y'all know how many people, adults, get their information from social media?
Too many.
Anybody got a guess? 10%? 20? 80? 30? No, it's almost 50%. 50%. They did a research study in September. Almost 50% of everybody gets their information from social media. So when someone is shut off social media, you just lost 50% of the adults. And they know that, so they wield a lot of power. And so I think that we need to rein them in. But they get a ton of money to special interests in Congress. Okay, they give up a lot of money.
Look at all the money Zuckerberg gave out to candidates himself.
Oh, it was,
And
you got it?
I don't have it right now, but did you see what the Michigan the Democrats put out yesterday, but I talked about it a little bit on the show. As I told them, I gave up 2 segments to keep you on the extra half an hour. But this is something that you all need to hear. This comes out of Michigan, and of course, we're talking about the Frau Gretchen Whitmer, the governor up there.
Okay.